Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of the mountains, there lived a young man named Jack. Jack was ambitious and hard-working, but also quite content with his simple life. He worked as a carpenter, building houses and furniture for the people of the village, and he was good at it. One day, a traveler came to the village and told Jack of a great city far away, where the streets were lined with gold and the people lived in grand houses. The traveler spoke of the endless opportunities and wealth to be found in this city, and Jack's heart began to race with excitement. He knew that he had to see this city for himself, so he said goodbye to his family and friends and set out on the long journey. It was not an easy journey, as the path was treacherous and the weather was harsh, but Jack was determined to reach his destination. When he finally arrived at the city, he was awestruck by its grandeur. The streets were indeed lined with gold, and the houses were more magnificent than he could have ever imagined. But as he explored the city, he realized that something was missing. The people were not happy, despite their wealth and status. They seemed to be always chasing after something more, something that would fill the emptiness in their hearts. Jack realized that true happiness does not come from material wealth, but from within. He missed his simple life in the village, and decided to return home. When he arrived, his family and friends were overjoyed to see him. They noticed that he seemed different, more content and peaceful. He shared his realization with them and they listened with interest. They too had begun to feel that something was missing in their lives, and they were inspired by Jack's story. They decided to change the way they lived, to focus on what truly mattered, and to be grateful for the simple things in life. From then on, the village was known for its contentment and happiness. The villagers lived simply, but they were rich in spirit. They passed on their way of life to their children, and to the generations that followed. And Jack, who had once set out in search of wealth, became known as the wisest and most fulfilled person in the village. The story of Jack's journey and the changes it brought to the village spread far and wide, and people from all over the world came to visit the village in search of the secret to happiness. And they found it in the simplicity and gratitude of the villagers' way of life. The story of Jack's journey serves as a reminder that true wealth and happiness can be found in the most unexpected places, if we only have the courage to look within ourselves.